Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And here's Shevchenko. Decent hit! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collar. Oh, he's burst through. That is good strength. Played backwards here.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Van Dijk out-muscles him. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle.
And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Torres. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Header! Makaleli. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Messi. Still goalless. Fernandez. Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos delivers. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rashford, very much a man of this moment. Shevchenko might just make this. Shevchenko. Tomiyasu cuts it out. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Nedved. Costa Curta is fouled. Alexander-Arnold. He rises! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Roberto Carlos. Collar. He can run onto that, and he welcomes it in. Nedved, well-timed, excellent interception. Collar. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho. Collar. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Croatia have the chance to go the other way. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's well spotted. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Collier. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, what a climb! Collar finds himself offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Torres, and Torres! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Collar! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he finish? He can get that clear. Nedved. And he's let fly. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Into the box. Great hit! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Indonesia are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're underway again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. That has been cut short. That's a lovely, neat pass. No way through there. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. He's there and gets it away. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Gerrard. That is a great pick out. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Costa Curta. Here's Roberto Carlos. And they've switched it over to the other side. Shevchenko. Oh, what a ball! That's an excellent interception. Thuram gets it clear. Messi wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And more and more and more. And the lead is extended still further. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. And it's Fernando Torres.
Collar.
Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, taken with style. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was incited by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. Neymar! The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Can he put it away? It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vieira with the foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Valverde. And Robertson. Son Heung-min. Koller. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. Vieira. Luis Suarez. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the hit! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So it's down to business here. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Costa Curta does well to stand firm and defend it. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! And he's gone looking for safety. Forwards and with intent. There's no flag. There's the header. It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Tunisia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. Raul. Belletti. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Always onto this. That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Adams spots it and intercepts. And that's gone loose. He's picked his way through.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Works it forward. And he welcomes it in. Gets into some space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Bayern Munich with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Yeah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for the run. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Davids. And he was alert to it. Rudiger. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Yeah, this is an exercise in prevention at source and a really strong commitment to that.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Yamal! Raul plays it in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now there's a fine ball. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Jan Koller.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 99.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. And that interception was... Davids! Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bale. That's a nicely measured pass. That's good defending, very good defending. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Now it's Bale. That's an excellent interception. Lahm gets good distance on it. And that's another good win of the ball. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xavi Alonso. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should...
Great hit! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's away. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Buffon deals with it effortlessly.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Serginho. Lahm. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now. To Nielsen. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Serginho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Xabi Alonso gathers from the goal kick. And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos. And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. And here's the chance to counter. Could be danger here. Hits one! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
So, third corner of the game. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Luis Suarez. And that is expertly dealt with. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Indonesia are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Suarez might just make this. Mbappe. Xabi Alonso. Mbappe! That's a fabulous ball.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's shifting through the gears here. He's a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy, Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Indonesia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So off we go then. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
I'm interested, Jim, by the inclusion of Naohiro Takahara. What are you thinking?
Well, I'd say, Peter, that he's usually proven himself to be fairly prolific wherever he's gone, for both club and country. I think he's a fine finisher on his day, and
the shot! Serginho. Davids. Raul. Yamal. Oh, good read.
that's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Yamal with a definite foul there. And it's Neymar. So nearly the perfect ball. Adams. And he cuts out the supply. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams...
Good effort from distance. Nesta. And it's Ronaldinho. Bebeto. Now it's Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Davids. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. And they can counter here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played with finesse. Ronaldinho. Milan do have a chance to counter here. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he put it away? Mateus! Oh, he's been caught napping. So we're still where we started right now. And no, he's seen through all of that. Serginho. Well read, nice interception. Raul. And it's Belletti. Mateus. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bebeto. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is a great chance to take a lead. Great chance here from position A1. Roberto Carlos! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Messi, he's picked his way, tries a shot! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The ball has bounced loose now. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Time and again they are repelled. Now the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Raul is flagged offside. Milan have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Neymar. Raul. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Belletti. Yamal. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now he's off and running. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Davids. There's the whistle for half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Milan are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the action is back on the way. Serginho fiddles it through. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, important interception. Oh, what a mistake. Shapes to shoot. He's got away with one there. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside. Offside again. Raul. Belletti. Now Davids. Bebeto. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's there to belt it away. Milan, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's Bebeto. It's Ronaldinho! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Can he get away here? That's Bebeto.
La fluenza di quest'oggi è di
Roberto made it all look
80.607
so simple
spettatori.
there before he invited his own complications.
Davids. Raul. Davids. Oh, well played. Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. No, again, there's no way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Yamal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ronaldinho. Xabi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
In for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Raul touches it back. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is lovely. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mateus. Belletti. Now Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. Mateus. Bebeto. Pressure coming in from all directions. Denilson. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Davids. Denilson. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's found the way through. There's the shot! Denilson. Interesting ball. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cambio di giocatori.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Denilson. Van der Vaart. Nedved. Adams gets across to intercept that. Now it's Bale. He's played him through. Oh, good ball. Has a go! Cafu.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Cannavaro. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Can he spark a counter here? Neatly clipped into space. Vieira. And that has left him in a heap. Guti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Bale. Denilson. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Roberto Carlos picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he's had it nicked away. And they can counter here. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he was quick to react. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Romario. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a quick one. Bebeto. And he's being shifted off it. He won't be happy with that one. Romario. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already. He has found the way through. Can he put it away? It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's lost his man here. Oh, this is a great... Has a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mateus with the short one. And a shot! Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Takahara, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lahm. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ronaldinho. And here's the chance to counter. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's Bebeto. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And he's taking no chances there. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Xavi Alonso. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ronaldinho. Good pressure, determined, intense. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. Raul. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Thuram is there, and he can pick it up. Forwards and with intent. Mateus. Well timed, excellent interception. Raul. And we've reached half-time. See, views on the first half?
Milan just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then. Davids. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Romario has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
He's got the shot away! Yes! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
A case now of complete control. Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. Hits one! Oh, that's a waste.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Thuram. Romario being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so...
Oh, terrible pass. Tries to get it clear. Nicked it back promptly. The ball's gone astray. He's had it taken off him. Belletti gets it away.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
Tomiyasu.
spettatori.
And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He rises! He's got a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Xavi Alonso. Not the most accurate pass. Some resolute defending there. He's got to be in here! Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Neymar's cross, shapes to shoot! No, it's wide.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
That pass isn't the best. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6, Ronaldinho. Numero 21, Neymar. Numero 3, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, Hazard. Il numero 26, il numero 14.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played,
Messi.
well stopped.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Threads one in. Nesta makes the interception. And it's Messi. And here's Hazard. And he's away. There's the shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking... He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Let's a look and place it forward. Looking for the runner. Nedved. Messi. Hazard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Romario, he's picked his way through. It's a throw-in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins
Ci
out.
saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
It's a sweet ball, that. He's got away. Net. 5 minutes to add. And it's Romario. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's in plenty of space here. It's a loose ball. In he goes again! Oh, almost a sixth. And he cuts out the supply. Deftly done. Chips it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Romario, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And the pass is intercepted. Collier. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicely spread. And here's Messi. Neymar. And Seedorf! And that has been clubbed away. That's a little off target. And it's Seedorf. Ronaldinho. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's going to be a real calming presence between the sticks, and I'd expect him to give the whole team a real lift.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Seedorf. Suarez looks to get on the end of this. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple. Footballing width usually identifies with...
Up he goes! He can get that clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos, laid out to the left flank. Ronaldinho. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's shifting through the gears here. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Messi. The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Suarez really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. Collar. Now it's Messi. Maldini wins the duel this time. Luis Suarez. Buffon is there to take. He could be in here. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's taking no chances there. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Well, facing up to his adversary, it's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That is lovely. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now, this could be a chance. Well read, and the danger is averted. Seedorf. Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. Luis Suarez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's got the beating of his man. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. Seedorf. Pass is just off target. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. Oh, strongly challenged there. Luis Suarez. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Messi might just make this. Luis Suarez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He gets big. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Tomiyasu is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Luis Suarez. Have a shot. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. So what can they make of this? Spread neatly. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Suarez.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's got the shot away! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Indonesia really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Indonesia have their third corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Messi. Number 8, Ronaldinho.
And the shot! No mistake! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 77
Oh,
minutes.
high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia have broken through, it's 1-0.
I think the danger for the...
Great hit! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos having a look. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. That was travelling. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's being shifted off it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Buffon catches it safely. Hazard. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hazard. It's Hazard! Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Alexander-Arnold actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Big header!
There will be 5
And a
minutes added
terrific
time.
save from the keeper.
Bale is offering a right smile there.
The final seconds now. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Interesting ball. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Just eases him off the ball. Pirlo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. And it's Bale. Rafael Leao. Goalkeeper's ball. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. Messi, and he's had a hit! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game.
He's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And the pass is intercepted. He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's Bebeto. Oh, delightful ball. Rodri. Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Now Ronaldinho. Mateus. That's really well manoeuvred. Mateus. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bebeto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mateus. Neymar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Mateus. And here's Romario. Bebeto. Can he get away here? Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh no, he misses from the spot.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Mateus plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Luis Suarez. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And Messi! And he's quick to get it clear again. Ronaldinho. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Roberto Carlos, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. In with the challenge. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Luis Suarez. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got to be in here! Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Has a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Messi. Maldini. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Messi. Neymar. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And it's Messi. And here's Seedorf. And here's Suarez. Romario. No outsmarting him this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, obviously no breakthrough as yet, but it's not from the want of trying. I think at a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Seedorf. Messi was in no mood for any of that. Gets his pass away. Vieira. Bebeto. Could move up a gear here. He's away. Maldini does well to stand firm and defend it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Referee has just said play on. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nice sequence of passes, this. Nicely weighted ball. Now the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, really good feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. Triol with the clearance. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now that's well seen too. Messi. And that has left him in a heap. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
There will be a throw-in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Always onto this. Tomiyasu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Crosses it in. And that's been won straight back. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, this looks sharp. Azar. And he was quick to react. Bale running with the ball. Now this could be... He's got the shot away! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! And surely that has won the day!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Very much into the last knockings.
Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's picked his way through. He's had a hit! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Cambio di giocatori.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Milan conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? He can run onto that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So their 4th corner of the game. They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea...
And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rafael Leao, big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Bale! So close to drawing level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now, to maintain it.
He's looking to set free a runner. Vigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Vieira
recupero.
cuts it out. Now it's Bale. Hoisted in. And he's there to clear it. Look at great chance! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah,
Extra time reaches half-time.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a
Yeah,
visitare
it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now and the shot! Ronaldinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Vigo. That's played into space. Nicely worked. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Tomiyasu. Rafael Leao chasing after it. And that has been knocked clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ci sarà un
It's
minuto di
a
recupero.
lovely, neat pass. Well, they've got it again. And we're done. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Cruyff. Defending of the desperate variety. Adams defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Drogba, and he's in on shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. And here's Scholes. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And the shot! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
First quarter of an hour gone. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. He's found... And Cruyff! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Roberto Carlos. And here's Cruyff. Chouameni. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front.
It's there! And they're back in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Costa Curta. Messi. And it's Drogba. Scholes. David Villa. Nedved. Vieira. Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Costa Curta. And that's a throw-in. Collier, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Scholes. That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ah, he's given it away, and he's managed to get free. And that should get the job done. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Has another go! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, right place, right time. Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been flattened there. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Costa Curta. Here's Chomeni. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Collar, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cruyff. It's the Cruyff! And one more try! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
No,
expecting
well, the
traffic to be
pickings
heavy after
certainly
the
have
final
been
whistle
rich in this
today.
first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. Scholes. Oh, good read. No, it's not getting there. Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far, tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Now it's Messi. David Villa. Vieira. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. He's through here. Oh, just skips, big chance! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Quality ball. Ronaldinho is onto it in a flash.
The attendance for this match
Collar.
was 71,000.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking for the runner. Now that's well seen too. Has a look and plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, not quite. Chouameni. David Villa. Played out to the left flank. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's out for a goal kick. Can he finish? Goal! Turkey! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An act of charity gratefully received. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Ronaldinho. That is lovely. Punched away. Well, they put it back. Hits one! And here's Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot! Cleared without hesitation.
Indonesia simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter. They're giving all they have. You can't ask for more.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedjed. That has been slung wide. This is promising. Takes on his marker. Ronaldinho! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Corner number 3 coming up.
On the field, number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 18, Jan
He
Koeman.
rises!
Number 8,
Baresi
Ronaldinho.
attempts a clearance.
Number 22, Nedved. Number 19, Roberto Carlos.
Dealt with nicely
Coming
by
on
the
field,
defence.
Number 99, Bale. Number 10, Ito.
Oh, there's a
Number
probing ball.
17, Raphael Leao. Number 9, Hazard.
And he's
Number
taking no
13,
chances there.
Alfonso Davies. Substitution.
And that's, can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. offside that time. Wriggles his way through.
Indonesia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Alexander, he's got two! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's going to go a long way. And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start.